Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Higashi Honganji Buddhist Temple's Sunday service for March 14th, 2021. I'm Reverend Peter Hata, and those of you who this is your first time joining our service, I'm sure this is, well, it's a little unusual because I'm live streaming the service from the Hondo, but those of you who have been joining us for the last year and know that whenever I officiate a service, I'm usually at home, can tell that I'm not at home. I'm at the Higashi Honganji Buddhist, and I'm in the Hondo. The reason is because, believe it or not, my internet went out last night, and my internet provider was trying to work on it, and assured me that it would be ready by 10:30 last night. Well, 10:30 came and went, and then this morning I checked it, and it was completely off. So can you possibly guess what just happened at 9:59, 1 minute before I was going to go on? Can you guess what just happened? That's right. I got a text from Spectrum saying, your internet has been restored. Thank you very much. There's an old saying in the live streaming community, have internet will travel, and so that's why I'm here at the Buddhist today. Anyway, once again, welcome to our Sunday service, and I'm very happy to say good morning to Rob. Good morning, Rimban. Good morning, Linda. My wife Diane, who's warm and safe at home. Good morning. Mass vaccinations are now underway, so I think, it's becoming a little bit easier to kind of envision a time when the temple can safely open. And my wife and I were recently able to get our second dose, and so I think actually this Tuesday will mark 2 weeks after our second dose. So, theoretically, we're good to go. According to our, President Biden, I think I heard him say that all adults will have access to, one of the 3 vaccines currently being produced by the beginning of May. So that's very good news. But the experts tell us that even once we're all vaccinated, we still have to remain vigilant and be careful and stay safe. Well, I think you all know that today is after actually the opening slides show that says Dharma message after the chanting is incorrect. It's going to be a discussion group. So at today's service, the Dharma talk will be replaced with an interactive discussion. After the ritual portion, we'll transition to Zoom for the discussion. And I chose the topic for today's discussion in honor of International Women's Day, which was actually last Monday, March 8th. And I have a handout for it that I prepared. It's on a very unique woman, a Buddhist woman, Maha Prajapati, who is, many of you might know, as the Buddha's aunt. So I'm looking forward to having that discussion with you. But for now, let's begin the ritual portion of our service. So we'll begin with the Gatha, I'm a link in the golden chain. And then after that, we'll have the Vandana Tisarana, and then after that, we will chant the Shoshinge.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Finally.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Buddham saranam gacchami Dhammam saranam gacchami Sangham saranam gacchami. Difficult is it to receive life in human form, now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the Buddha Dharma, now we hear it. If we do not receive awakening in the present life, then in what life can we hope to receive it? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in the Buddha. May we, together as one, begin on the great path of enlightenment, holding in our hearts the supreme aspiration. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we, together as one, enter the storehouse of the Dharma and attain true wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. May we, together as one, uniting in harmony, strive to live for the enlightenment of all beings. The incomparable, deep, and profound Dharma is difficult to encounter even through countless ages of kalpas. Now we are privileged to hear and receive it. Let us endeavor to thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Buddha Dharma. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. And now we will chant the Shoshinge. 一切全幕本部人門心如来偶世願仏言古代小下者善人名踏んだりけみだ部本願念部邪見狂慢悪衆上信行十字人に難中死難昔インド祭天地論下中華自治域史こそ現代諸古聖書異名如来本勢置き釈迦如来両河線一種五名南天竺流十大寺出頭世出の財派有無権先世大乗無情報召喚議事小安楽賢治難行六六信行異行指導楽億年弥陀部本願次年即時入返上唯の上昇如来号王法大悲偶世音天神菩薩増論世奇妙無下光如来越衆たら献身寺光線王朝大聖願こういう本願力栄光移動群上昇一心気抜く独大崩壊逆入大へ収集特使連下造世界即昇信用保証心有本の林現人図入所寺音寺用下本寺鈍乱路天地上皇乱消防さらい三蔵粒子十条教本書宣教気楽法天神菩薩論中報道因果見世願応言栄光有他力少女死因唯信心惑前本部新人法承知所持即涅槃必死無量光明道小宇宙上開封下同社結晶道難所有名浄土活入万全自力変言中円満特合感染症三風三神慶音言増魔法明道品一生増悪地偶勢思安如海称名観全道独名仏性意公愛上三有逆悪光明明語見人年開入本願大智慧行者小樹今後心狂気一年相互用意大と逆三人即小保証市上楽原神公開一大教返帰安女間一切先祖終身反戦人法華二度小弁流極重悪人唯勝負我薬剤費摂取中煩悩証言水不見大悲無見上昇が本次元空妙仏教連民全幕本部人新宗教書後編集戦弱本願偶悪性 現来生自輪伝下結地義上一生死即入弱上無意楽筆地新人異能入愚教大事修士と上際無変極辱悪同族自主愚道心唯化心死放送せナムアミダブ上部のこの方は今に実行へたまえり方針の降臨気はもなく背のもみょを照らすなり知恵の光明計りなし無量の所相ことごとく公共かむらぬものはなし信じ妙に奇妙せよ下駄の降臨極もなし高速かむるものは皆有無を離ると述べたも平等格に奇妙せよ幸運無限予告一切の不下に触りなし光沢かむらぬものぞなき難思議を奇妙せよ少女光明並びなし愚思考のゆえなれば一切の語獣残りぬ筆教へを奇妙せよ仏教所要最大一公園の仏と名付けたり三途の国安開くなり大用具を奇妙せよ願に宿毒平等正祭同法菩提心法上安楽ナモミダブスナモミダブスナモミダブスLet me rotate my chair around here and let's see. So good morning once again. I hope you were able to chant Shoshinge with me there. So we're going to transition to Zoom for our discussion group. But before we do that, I'd like to make a few announcements. Next Sunday, March 21st, will be our spring Ohigan service, and our speaker, for English and Japanese will be Reverend Masashi Fuji. Reverend Fuji will give both the English and Japanese talks. Excuse me, let me clear my throat here. Reverend Fuji will give both the English and Japanese talks. I think this is because, some of you know that Reverend Fuji is going to have to go back to Japan pretty soon, so I think we want to get as much of him as we can while he's here. So he's going to give both the English and Japanese talks, which I think will be great. And then in the afternoon, we'll have our spring seminar on Zoom. And the speaker for the spring seminar is Reverend Ken Yamada, and his theme is protests, patriotism, and Jodo Shinshu. So let me show you the flyer for that here. You probably can't read the flyer, but let me just read the beginning of it here for you. We've been living in a tumultuous period faced with pandemic, protests, social upheaval, and political change. Our work, school, home, and social lives have changed, if not turned upside down. How can the Jodo Shinshu teachings guide us in these uncertain times? Moreover, Buddhism has been criticized for focusing too much on personal enlightenment while ignoring social problems. Is this true? During the past year, Reverend Yamada has been searching for answers and will share his thoughts on this timely topic. He'll also talk about his recent trip in an RV with another minister to all 48 contiguous states during the pandemic and presidential election, and give a Buddhist perspective on a country divided. So that sounds like a very timely seminar topic by Reverend Ken Yamada, so I hope you can join us. But in the meantime, today, I want to thank you very much for joining our service, and we're going to transition to Zoom, and certainly thank all of you for your continued support of the temple, which has helped the temple to survive and stay open. And please continue to stay safe. Please, before we leave our ritual portion, let's join together in the Gatha Ondokusan 2. Okay, let's see. Well, first of all, good morning to those who joined a little bit later. Kathy, Rob, Rob, I said hello to you. Yuko-san, Nancy, Elaine, Susan. Oh, Dixon, hi. Long time no see, Bruce Gilman. So thank you all for joining. We're going to transition to Zoom for the discussion, and I think the link is on the Facebook page, right below this live stream. Let me check that here. there's a lot of videos on here now. No, it's not here. Let me, I'll put it in the Facebook comments here. Just a second, let me bring it up here. Okay. The link is okay. I'm pasting it right now into the comments. So yeah, I'll see you all over on Zoom in just a few moments.